The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. It's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog. Kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Never put off till tomorrow what may be done day after tomorrow just as well. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. Travel is fatal to prejudice, bigotry, and narrow-mindedness. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. Don't let schooling interfere with your education. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. The best way to cheer yourself up is to try to cheer somebody else up. A person who won't read has no advantage over one who can't read. The lack of money is the root of all evil. The more you explain it, the more I don't understand it. Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. The reports of my death are greatly exaggerated. Wrinkles should merely indicate where smiles have been. Fiction is obliged to stick to possibilities. Truth isn't. Golf is a good walk spoiled. The human race has one really effective weapon, and that is laughter. The man who does not read good books has no advantage over the man who cannot read them. It is better to keep your mouth closed and let people think you are a fool than to open it and remove all doubt. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. I have never let my schooling interfere with my education. The trouble is not in dying for a friend, but in finding a friend worth dying for. When angry, count for. When very angry, swear. To succeed in life, you need two things: ignorance and confidence. Loyalty to the country always, loyalty to the government when it deserves it. The lack of money is the root of all evil. The more I learn about people, the more I like my dog. A man who carries a cat by the tail learns something he can learn in no other way. Always do what is right. It will gratify half of mankind and astound the other. A man cannot be comfortable without his own approval. The public is the only critic whose opinion is worth anything at all. The very ink with which all history is written is merely fluid prejudice. The man who does not read good books has no advantage over the man who can't read them. It is curious that physical courage should be so common in the world and moral courage so rare. Anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. A lie can travel halfway around the world, while the truth is putting on its shoes. The more things are forbidden, the more popular they become. Age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. The only way to keep your health is to eat what you don't want, drink what you don't like, and do what you'd rather not. Always acknowledge a fault. This will throw those in authority off their guard and give you an opportunity to commit more. Keep away from those who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great make you believe that you too can become great. If you pick up a starving dog and make him prosperous, he will not bite you. This is the principal difference between a dog and a man. When in doubt, tell the truth. A person with a new idea is a crank until the idea succeeds. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence, and then success is sure. Never allow someone to be your priority while allowing yourself to be their option. Thunder is good, thunder is impressive, but it is lightning that does the work. When you fish for love, bait with your heart, not your brain. A successful book is not made of what is in it, but what is left out of it. A man's character may be learned from the adjectives which he habitually uses in conversation. Work is a necessary evil to be avoided. If you don't like the weather in New England, just wait a few minutes. The more you sweat in peace, the less you bleed in war. The lack of money is the root of all evil. The finest clothing made is a person's own skin, but, of course, society demands something more than this. Man is the only animal that blushes, or needs to. The man who doesn't read good books has no advantage over the man who can't read them. Let us endeavor so to live that when we come to die even the undertaker will be sorry. Go to heaven for the climate, hell for the company. A lie can travel halfway around the world while the truth is putting on its shoes.